Brody has no idea he's talking to himself right now. I'm just gonna wait until his face cam looks like he's ready, and then he's going off right now. Alright, I gave him enough time. Time to win. Semi-finals. Going live. Okay, yeah, we knew Lucario was coming, I knew Kangaskhan was coming. What did he not bring? Do I even have enough time to double check? There is an electric, so I knew, and a Zoroark. Gallade I was actually very iffy on if it was coming or not, so that not being here is actually pretty nice, because that was kind of annoying when I was building this team at like 3 AM. I can't remember what I said my lead should... I'm pretty sure it was this, because I'm pretty sure he already struggles to break this Giraffe, and then this is just really good offensively, and also doesn't die to surprise Zoroark. So, if we're going Trick Room, we should probably commit with this in the back, and I'm still a little afraid of Zoroark, so I'm leaning on one of these two, because this has Night Slash on. I mean, they can all one-shot it. This is just kind of more support-oriented. I think we'll start with this. No Gallade means actually EMBOAR actually had a pretty good matchup. Maybe we should have brought that. Looks like it's pretty hard to remove. So obviously we don't know which Zoroark is Zoroark until we see the Zoroark. Actually, we know that's not Zoroark, so that's actually pretty helpful. So, he can't fake us out. Zoroark gets Dark Pulse and Focus Blast, so it can hit me super effectively, but it can't kill me. Also, I'm Scarf, so I can literally just touch him. I'm debating on if I bank on him. I think I can bank on this being a real Lucario and do this and this pretty freely, because I've seen him lead Kangaskhan Lucario before for some like Sucker Punch justified BS. But if he is running justified, that's good, because he's intimidated now, so he's down 1 if he chooses to run physical over special. Even if this is a Zoroark, it's not. I was gonna say high horsepower do a lot anyway. I should just move first and drop this thing though. Pretty sure. Well, that means he's Scarf then. That's the only way, right? Because I was Scarf, so that means he has to be Scarf. I didn't put a ton of speed into my guy, but surely it would have outsped that if it... Because Lucario's only base 90. So he's locked into CC, which means this comes in absolutely for free. Kangaskhan is a little annoying, but it's not the end of the world. So this can go off pretty... I could just double into it. Who does he have in the back that really threatens me? Zoroark, obviously. Arcanine, kinda. I don't think he's gonna put Arcanine in the back, though. I could put a Reflect up first, and then Light Screen if he switches out is a play. Because I might as well Reflect in front of the thing that's right in front of me. Okay, we see no Intimidate, so that leads me to think this is Zoroark, but he also is a big justified guy. Excuse me. So he's honestly more likely that than to be the actual Zoroark. Unless he was just trying to read me clicking a fighting move on him. That shouldn't do too much. But he does lower his speed, so that's actually a pretty interesting tech. That's a big crit, unfortunately. Yeah, he would have done way less through Reflect if that crit didn't happen, but We still have the 2 slowest guys on the field. I think I should King Shield, because again, I don't know if this thing is Zoroark or not, and I can, if it is a real Arcanine, which I think it is, I'll probably just Flare Blitz me, and I can drop his attack with that. And I can either put up a screen. I think I want to get rid of this thing first, though. I think I might as well take my kill here, so we can't set up Justified again. The one thing I'm a little worried about is my Drampa. I want to get it in while I still have Trick Room up. And it can come in on Arcanine pretty freely, but it's going to depend on... Yeah, see, I wouldn't be able to swap it in on that. At least not easily. Oh, he lowered his speed twice, that's why he was slower than me. Interesting. Okay. Shadow Ball. Okay, so it is that thing. Now, there's a couple ways I can go about handling this. I can Night Slash. If I could just double into it, assuming it's Focus Sash. I can't. I think both of these guys. I think both of my guys are the same speed. I think they're both base 60 with minus speed nature. So, because I would prefer if my Aegislash moves first, but obviously I don't know. This guy's Scarfed, so I low-key don't even want to, like, get out of shield form, because I don't want to lose this. I could... How many turns of Trick Room? I have 2. I could swap this in, because he's going to be clicking Shadow Ball or, like, Dark Pulse with Lucario or something. I can tank that pretty easily, and then have a turn to abuse Trick Room. And then I guess I get up Light Screen for the rest of the game. Or do I just break the Sash? I'm gonna try to break the Sash, I think, might be more important. Okay. I mean, that's about, like, expected damage. It doesn't tell me a whole lot. So we can block that. What are you gonna do? Crunch. I mean, yeah, I guess I knew it was physical. I still have speed advantage. I think I'm definitely light screening. Because he could just... Well, no, he can't double protect, because that thing is scarfed. So... I think I'm just going to take my kill on that slot then. And then I can either Psychic that slot to get rid of it, or Light Screen. I think Protect is too easy of a play to make, so I want a Light Screen just in case. Obviously this does very reliant on me hitting a Focus Blast, but hopefully that pans out. That does not pan out, but we can potentially get a Berserk boost here too. Yeah, that we should be able to tank behind screen. I don't know if we tank another, especially if he doubled into me. And he dropped my Spitef. We definitely don't. The problem is now we're very out of position. Who do I have in the back? Stage Slash. There's a world where I can win this. It's just very unlikely. He could also miss Focus Blast. Like, that's also very possible. Because I'm pretty confident I can take a Crunch easily. Maybe I should have just killed the Zoroark with the Furry-Wrap turn, actually. Because I could maybe beat these two with Aegislash, or the Arcanine Lucario with Aegislash plus this in the back. It just feels really bad not having Protect right now. So Reflect wore off, but he's locked in the Crunch, which is not that scary. If he wants to crunch into my Aegis, I think I'm not going to protect here. I think I'd rather get the drop on Arcanine. So... Probably Night Slash is Zoroark, so I'm not... I don't know if a Dragon Pulse is going to kill this Lucario, though. It's very frustrating I missed. I think we have to try this plus this, because I don't want to close combat the Lucario and drop my defenses. I'm fairly confident he can't kill my Drampa unless he doubles it. Who was that? Okay, that's honestly fine, because, yeah, perfect. I'd much rather Focus Blast that, hit it with +1 Focus Blast, than hit it with a close combat. So, that did nothing, by the way. We might be able to take another one. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, because we're getting rid of this, but... That did not a lot, so that makes me kind of curious as to what that set is. We're missing more Focus Blast, that's not good. We've been hitting them all season, I don't know what's going on. We're getting tripped up. This guy is annoying. So, his obvious play... I think what's nice is I don't think he has a move to hit both of me super effectively. I think we have the King Shield Aegis Slash because Arcanine can't really touch Drampa, so he's probably just going to CC my Drampa, but that shouldn't kill. Oh, I'm -1 defense, it might kill. I think I'm gonna Dragon Pulse this. Right? No. I think I need to bring it to a 1v1. I would love... I just don't think I can kill the Arcanine even with +2 Dragon Pulse if it's super specially bulky. Okay. Do I live that? I do. Okay, sweet. But that is a good thing to know, that that is the thing he has. It's because it's based off of his current HP, not his full HP. Okay, he did double my thing, so now I look a little silly, but... I'm still in defense. He did drop his defenses. I have most of my HP, and I'll tank whatever he does. If I could get the King's Shield right now and drop his attack, I'd want to, but I can't risk. If I don't get the thing off, I just look stupid. He's Temper Flare, not Flare Blitz. Oh, Flare Blitz would have just killed. Okay. So I guess it just comes down to if this kills or not, and I'm gonna assume it doesn't. Or it just misses, so we don't even find the item, so that's not great. I mean, there's not really a point in King Shielding here, because you can't miss Temper Flare, so we just gotta give up game one, I gotta think. Because I would have loved, even if I didn't kill, just to figure out what item it is. EMBOAR would have been fantastic in that game, I think. And now, actually, knowing that Lucario's Scarf is pretty big, because it means Clef can kind of just sit around and spam Follow Me pretty easily, because it would have to lock into Meteor Mash to actually threaten it, and that's, like, pretty bad into, like, the rest of my team. So that's... I was much more afraid of, like, a setup set, but I guess his whole thing is justified, and that's his form of setup. So I might be able to play, especially if I click Follow Me and just steal the Sucker Punches. That could be, that's a play I can definitely make. How do I change up the, I might just stick with the same lead. And just now that I know that's what's happening. The problem is that if he leads Zoroark this time, it's very frustrating because I still want, excuse me, I want to attack with the Krakuna, but I'll just die to CC again, is the problem. And that makes me, I think this is probably a better lead then, because this can tank a hit from Zoroark or that. And then if I get Trick Room up, I guess +2 Crunch is a little scary, but I think this is still fine. And then like EMBOAR Clef in the back. I don't have enough time. I wish I could bring Drampa too, but... Because I have a bad feeling where I'm going to see Arcanine Mousehold on lead, so I'm actually going to do this. I have a pretty strong feeling that I'm going to see he's going to switch it up. And I guess it's not the end of the world if he leads the same thing again. Because we know he's Scarfed. We still get an Intimidate drop on it. Okay. So Intim drop on the Arcanine is pretty nice. He can't fake me out. He's justified. And he's not Scarf on Arcanine, actually, so we could totally just... Don't even have to set up Trick Room here. And just 1... 2 this, right? CC won't one-shot this. Kangaskhan's the problem, or else I'd just kill that. Actually, with the Sucker Punch chip he's doing to himself, high horsepower plus Sucker Punch might be able to knock it out. If he's just gonna Sucker Punch justified this thing. Oh, come on, dude. That's like the, what, like the 4th move I've missed this turn, or this game? Well, we know it's Zoroark. I guess there's that. But I have Reflect Up and not the right one, so that's frustrating. Oh, shoot. Okay. I can't Trick Room safely with Circle Throw on the field. I want both of these out right now, so I can just get rid of this Kangaskhan. Low-key, I could go to this and Mega. It's just, my Netric is really annoying. I think I might just have to go for a Calm Mind sweep here. That might be the actual best play from now, because I got Reflect up. And I'm not super worried about anything this thing throws at me. I wasn't even planning to Mega this set, really, but I think I need the stats. Okay, so he's not going to Circle Throw us, so that's big. That's the real Arcanine. A Sludge Bomb shouldn't one-shot me from the Zoroark. Oh, that's not going to do a lot. Okay, nice. I can just jump this Zoroark slot right now and get rid of it. I guess it comes down to which one do I want to ignore. I have Moonblast on this thing as my only attack is the problem, so this Arcanine is looking a little threatening. I think I'm gonna try to take my kill on this, though. Or, no, I could just do this. Because it might not be Sash. Hear me out. Well, actually, I should probably, like, no. Get Chip on this. Nah, I'm gonna double it. I think there's no reason to assume it's not Sash, so I might as well just make a safe play and get rid of it. And then EMBOAR can spam close combat a lot more freely. Obviously spam is questionable because of my defense drops, but still. Alright, that will hurt, but it won't kill. Actually, didn't even hurt that bad. Because I was like, he brought this in, what is he gonna do? That is with Reflective, I need to keep in mind. Again, he's probably gonna Sucker Punch this thing. I think he just looks in a little bit better position to do it. I can Moonlight, and then... yeah. How many turns of Trick Room are left? 3, perfect. Okay. We Moonlight this turn. We live the +2 Iron Head. We get the Psychic chip off, and then next turn we Psychic again and Moonblast it, and that should hopefully be enough to put out Commission. I think the Psychic damage will be enough for me to figure that out. He doesn't Sucker Punch. He might have just doubled me. But I have the Reflective, so it won't kill. Yeah, that's not gonna kill. Just don't paralyze. So I think now we jump this guy. If Clef dies, EMBOAR comes in and gets a kill on Kangaskhan. I'm assuming this should knock out Arcanine, this plus this, because that did what? 25, 35? This is +1, so hopefully this is enough. It's not, unfortunate. Might have been a roll, might not have been. I don't know the head count. He probably still doubled me though, didn't he? Yeah. Full health for Rigorap does mean there is potential room for another Trick Room. So we have 1 turn left. And there's a couple options I can do here. I can pick off, I can just CC plus Psychic and get rid of both of these two and just try to 2v1 whoever's left. Which I think probably makes the most sense. If he protects either of these, it's kind of a problem. But we can just protect Trick Room, I think, if he does that. And get it off next turn, so... we're gonna do this. The White Herb will block the defense drops from CC. And we should just be able to 2v1 or 2v2 whatever's left. Even if these two both double protect, I can Trick Room pretty freely into these and just protect EMBOAR. There's no protect, so this should be a double kill. I don't know for sure if this kills Kangaskhan, but I'm like 90% sure. Okay, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Why is my EMBOAR so small? Why are all my guys so small? Except for the big ones. Okay, and you're Scarf, so I'm pretty sure you can't beat me. I might as well do this. No reason not to. If he crunches my Gojo... I just more so want to see what moves he has. He's revealed Crunch, Close Combat, and I think that's it. I can assume Meteor Mash, but I want to really see if he has a move for EMBOAR. Or CC is, I guess that would make sense. That's probably his strongest move. And that should be game. So we are able to bring the set back. So it was looking really rough there. Lost game 1, game 2 didn't start great, but we were able to make a recovery. It's all about keeping a cool head during times like this. And that's going to take us to game 3. So, yeah, been a pretty crazy set so far. So, how do I want to cap this off? How can I ensure the best odds of a game of winning game 3? He didn't change his team at all. He brought the same 4 both times. He just changed the order. That means who was on the bench? Mouse and What else does he have? Manectric. So there's two schools of thought, I think, right? You either lead what got you the game 1 win, which was Lucario, Kangaskhan, or you just completely switch up your strat and try something different with Manectric or Mouse. I think I still always lead this regardless. His best way of killing this in one hit is like leading Mousehold or Kangaskhan and justified boosting the Lucario or the Arcanine. So this would actually be the best lead to pair next to it, because I can just not Mega, follow me, and live whatever. Even a Meteor Mash won't kill me because I'm unaware. And I can just block whatever from there. And then I think we just want the best abusers under Trick Room, so probably you and probably Drampa. What am I super afraid of? Zoroark and maybe Arcanine. This isn't bad. I want to bring Crook, but the problem is it gets one shot, or it just takes too much damage from too many things to where I'm not confident to bring it under Trick Room. So we're gonna rock out with these four. Yeah. So again, there's two possibilities here. Either this is the actual Kangaskhan Lucario from game 1, or it's Kangaskhan Zoroark. Obviously, I guess the Zoroark could be the Kangaskhan, but I doubt it. I think we follow me. If he doubles into my Clefable, it is not the end of the world. Yeah, because I don't want to deal with a +2 crunch, even though I don't think it'll kill. Well, if I follow me, he's not even going to be +2, because he's going to attack, he's going to auto into my Clef. So I can completely deny his thing. Yeah, that's fine. It won't kill. He gets the boost, which is kind of nasty, but again, not the end of the world. We keep the Trick Room up, and we keep Clef alive. Actually, this could be nasty. Actually, either or is big. Yeah, look at that, because now this guy's in and Trick Room is up, and I didn't even have to do any of the work of bringing it in. So he's actually in a very bad spot right now. He's locked into Meteor Mash too, which is a horrible situation for him. I think I'm not really afraid of either of these two attacking, because both of them... My thing is, if he has Arcanine, that's what's coming into the Lucario slot. I'm tempted to just Curse here, but I don't think I need to this game. Yeah, because I can just... Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm a little worried if Arcanine comes in. What are the Kangaskhan's moves? Sucker Punch, Circle Throw, Hammer Arm. We don't know if it has Protect or not. I would imagine it doesn't. I think most Mega Kangaskhan's don't. He doesn't switch out. So we get some chip on this. And drop the Kang. And that Meteor Mash is +1, so it's scary, but it's not killing. Where was my White Herb? What? Oh, there we go. I don't know why that... I swear it went the other way around last time. Yeah, again, hurts, doesn't kill, it's fine. No attack boost either. And I think he dies to another Psychic. I think that was a 2-hit KO. So Arcanine is probably the worst thing that can come out here. I think EMBOAR can one-shot anything else. We never found the Sash, so we don't know if that's on Mouse or Zoroark. And obviously we don't know if this is a Zoroark or not. The easiest play, I think, to guarantee success is... I want to light screen because I really want to light screen if there's a Zoroark in the back. so I cannot have to worry about Focus Blast and stuff, but I have Follow Me. Psychic into this slot. I guess he could Follow Me. Maybe I should Reflect, because that boy's +1. Because if he Follow Me's, I'm kind of in trouble. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to try to take this out. If he follows Me's, then yeah, we can just CC that, and either bring it down the Sash or get rid of it. And then, now with the Reflect up, I'm out of Meteor Mash range on both my guys. Okay, it's not Sash. That's nice. It's very nice. And now he can't redirect, so now Lucario will just die this turn. How many turns of Trick Room are left? 1 or 2? And we know there's no Zoroark. Awesome. So EMBOAR just kills Zoroark here. There's no need to Light Screen anymore, so I think I just take my chip on Arcanine. And I think it's kind of over from here, because even Drampa probably doesn't even need Trick Room at this point. I should probably Flare Blitz so I don't drop my defense again, but I also don't want to lose HP. I guess I'm not going to lose that much because it's at half HP. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this Arcanine revealed Close Combat in Game 1. So it does have a move to hit my my Dragon. But I have enough defensive bulk to where it's not going to one-shot, and Dragon Pulse should still do enough to this. I think it's over. That was very scary, especially, again, Game 1 was scary, Game 2 was scary too, but we were able to financially recover. And getting rid of that is, well, I guess it wouldn't have mattered either way, but yeah, no. I mean, if he has Protect, he has it, but it doesn't really matter because he's going to get jumped. I don't even think I need to waste time setting up when I can just delete. I guess I could have cursed on EMBOAR here, maybe. That would have been horrible, but I'm pretty sure I could. I mean, the differential doesn't matter because it's semis, but I'm pretty sure there's no way he gets out of this. I don't think he, because my EMBOAR's at -1, but it's behind Reflect, so it shouldn't matter. EMBOAR got like 20 billion kills this set, by the way. That was awesome. That was probably its best pop-off. So yeah, GG's to Dean. Week 1 opponent coming back to semis. It was basically like playing a whole different team because he made so many transactions, but yeah, I had a lot of fun. That was very, very scary, so it was nice to kind of get that run back, but it didn't feel like just playing the same matchup again. It felt entirely different, so that was nice to be able to experience. Let me go ahead and undeafen everybody, or the 2 people that need it.
Now?
Hello?
Oh, there we go. There we go. Sorry, I couldn't unmute myself. Well played.
Yeah, wow. Oh my.
Yeah, no, I was 50-50 on running Psychic Fangs. And I didn't even think about EMBOAR being that much of a threat, let alone the screens.
Yeah, I really thought it was going to be over when I was like down to 2 mons in Game 2. I was like fighting for my life in that situation.
Yeah, no, you won like 3 turns prior because I needed to switch one of my Pokemon out. My whole team was weak to fighting there.
Yeah, it was basically whenever we got rid of the Zoroark, Close Combat became a lot better.
Yeah, also, dude, those misses, I am so sorry.
Oh yeah, no, I missed what?
That
like
was
2
fucking
Focus
ridiculous.
Blasts, high horsepower, what else?
Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
I was sashed, so at the very least the high horsepower
wouldn't have killed.
Wouldn't have killed.
That's why I kept trying to double it, because I wasn't sure if it was
that into the Focus Blast was just comical. I'm so sorry.
That boy. That boy was not. Tate was not focused up this game.
Not at all.
That
Yeah,
man
I
was-
didn't get to use my my most fun strat.
Which
Use
one was
that
that?
fuck ass Clefable. I was gonna run double Thunder Punch into Manectric.
Oh.
Um,
Wait, that's what that
but
was for. That's crazy. Oh,
yeah, yeah.
well, wouldn't that have been? Well, I guess you had to worry about following me, but like, he would have fried me with the whatever electric move it had.
Yeah, it was just Thunderbolt. Yeah, I just couldn't risk the unaware there. What else was there? Yeah, no. I'm sure you noticed eventually that Lucario was scarfed. I was
Yeah.
so afraid of that fuck ass Tyrantrum. That's the only reason
You
that's
just
there.
wanted it. You just wanted something to one shot it. Well, I just didn't know how you were faster than because my Crocodile was Scarf. I mean, I didn't put a lot of speed into it. I'm assuming you just put way more.
I made it just fast enough to outspeed max speed scarfed. What do you call it? Tyrantrum.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
136 speed.
Yeah, I was only 126. That's why. So I was like, oh well, I guess he's Scarf then if he's faster than me because there's no other possible way. I should have one shot you.
Also, dude, that fucking Clefairy tanking that Iron Head with like
that did nothing.
Losing like fucking 50 HP. I was like,
oh,
I was
you
baffled.
No, that did. Well, it was the reflect was a big reason as to why, but also it's very fat.
Yeah, no, I know Armor Tail was just really in the way, but
did you
at the
even
same
have Fake Out?
No, I didn't even bother with it. I was doing a Sucker Punch, Thunder Punch, Hammer Arm, and Circle Throw.
Yeah, Circle Throw was what I was afraid. Well, you did miss a Circle Throw, so that kind of made up for the
I think that was on a turn that you set up Reflect instead of Trick Room anyway, so you called that correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was also doing Roar on instead of Protect on Manectric, which is, ballsy. But when you led with Crook game 1, I knew that I just couldn't bring it out anymore.
Yeah. No, that one. That last Circle Throw was crazy because you threw out the Clefable, it didn't kill, and then EMBOAR just came in completely for free.
Yeah.
That was such a good roll for me.
Yeah, no, I was kicking myself as soon as I realized that you could have used Follow Me there. I was just praying that Meteor Mash would kill.
I was trying to do it because I'm like, okay, well, if he Sucker Punches the Lucario, I can just Sucker Punch myself, and then he doesn't get it.
Oh, I didn't even think about that as a possibility, honestly.
That's what I thought I was trying to do, but I'm like, well, I guess this works.
I will say, like, I did consider Sucker Punching it there, but I was like,
holy fucking game.
Well, Fable's not going to Mega Evolve anyways. Yeah, right? I will say, I think that would have been over at game 2 if it wasn't for all the misses, but still.
There were a lot of misses that kind of didn't go.
I'm going to have to go back and count that, do a counter.
Yeah. I didn't get to use the fun move on Zoroark, which was Comeuppance. That was my other counter to Tyrantrum.
What does that do?
It's just dark. It's the dark type version of the move counter. So anything like I made this as frail as possible. So anything you hit it with would get it down to like, enough HP to one shot most Pokemon. Is it does like 1.5 times whatever damage you took.
Oh, so you just were terrified of Tyrantrum this game, huh?
that thing was a suicide bomber, like, just to get rid of it. Because, I mean, Tyrantrum just sweeps, like, most of my team. Or at least, not sweeps, but, like, it gets a free Oko on anything of its choosing.
I think I just saw Crocodile. Whatever your slowest thing is was, like, Chimecho at 65, and I'm like, okay, I think I just fully commit to Trick Room this time.
Yeah, I wanted to do wait, hang on. Let me check my notes. I had a very specific set built out for Chimecho, but I couldn't fit it into my team well enough because most of them need like doubles. So I was going to do Trick Room, Imprison, Hyper Voice and Psychic Chimecho.
What in the world?
Its only purpose was to make sure that fucking giraffe couldn't do anything.
Its only purpose was to cuck the giraffe.
Yeah, but no, like 3/4 of your team could just like body it. And even if I tried like other sets and like just ran Trick Room to immediately neutralize yours, it just like wasn't good enough to justify. Like its stats are bad, its coverage is just atrocious. Yeah, no, that was a very fun game.
That was a very scary game.
I'm glad we finally got to have our rematch.
I really thought it was all over.
My hands were sweating.
I really thought it was all over, and like halfway through game 2, and then EMBOAR just said, "Nah, I'm gonna kill everybody."
I have a question regarding the kill death and such.
Which one?
How do we represent that Lucario committed suicide?
I think what I did last time somebody died in recoil was I just marked it as a death for itself.
Oh, and no kills. Yeah.
And no kills.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Final Gambit is really funny, so I almost
That was awesome.
Oh god, I did not want to reveal that game 1.
I think that was the first time
I wanted to lead
Gambit.
with it game 2 and just insta-kill the giraffe.
I think that was the first time I've seen Final Gambit not kill something.
Yeah, it's because like my HP is so just dog shit. I'm pretty sure even if I maxed it out, it wouldn't have been able to one-shot the giraffe.
Absolutely not. Giraffe is fat as balls.